Hey guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and right now I'm going to be checking out Season 3, Episode 2 of Castlevania. I just checked out Season 3, Episode 1 yesterday, and the Episode 1 was titled Bless Your Dead Little Heart. So yeah, that's actually what it was called. If you guys haven't checked out my reaction to Episode 1, I'll leave the link in the description below, as well as up here so you guys can go ahead and check that out before joining back with me for Episode 2, which is titled The Reparation of My Heart. I freaking loved Episode 1, and I cannot wait to see how the story progresses, because how are we going to progress the story without Dracula? But it seems like, you know, we found a new sort of adversary in Carmilla. She seems to be like the main antagonist as far as Episode 1 is concerned, because we still haven't seen where Isaac is as far as, you know, after the events of Season 2. We know that he's in like the desert oasis kind of area and pretty much building up his horde of, you know, night creatures, forging new night creatures by killing humans and putting souls of demons in there. We start off with what do you call Potato Card, basically in his Fortress of Solitude in the Dracula's old palace. You know, he's created two little dolls of Trevor and Sypha, his friends, you know, and it's based on the dialogue, it seems like it's been a month or at the most 2 months since they've separated, they parted from one another, and he's just been living by his lonesome self, just day to day, you know, guarding Dracula's palace as well as the Belmont stronghold. And the two of them are there together are such a beautiful contrast of, you know, vampires and vampire killers and whatnot. But Trevor and Sypha are pretty much scouring the wilderness, going from village to village and killing monsters along the way on their pretty much merry adventure, you know. But they've come across a new town called Lindenfeld, which is governed by this individual named the Judge. We find a new character as well, which is Germain or something like that. I don't know if he's particularly from the games, but I gotta go back and read that myself. But I believe he is from one of the games. I think maybe Castlevania 3 or something like that. But yeah, we see his introduction, but we didn't see much from him. We do see the Judge. We see like these new cult, you know, Dracula worshippers, this sort of Dracula worshipping cult that's sort of growing in Lindenfeld, so that's kind of worrying, you know, because we know that Dracula is gonna return, you know, we know that fool's coming back, but will these people have any role in bringing Dracula back? That'll be pretty interesting. At least that's one of my theories from previous episode. But I'm super excited to see where everything goes. Oh, and of course we see Carmilla and her merry entourage pretty much arriving at Chateau de Carmilla after almost a month's worth of, you know, traveling on foot, and basically also dragging Hector on foot as well, dragging him chained up pretty much like a wild animal. And we get to see at Carmilla's home that she has three other sisters, you know, Morena, Striga, and Lenore. Morena is, I believe, like maybe their oldest sister, or actually no, probably Carmilla's the oldest, but Morena is probably the second oldest. We see Striga, who basically looks like a character straight out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and of course we see Lenore, who is the youngest. So it'll be interesting to see what their plans are going forward into the series. So hopefully Episode 2 delves into that a little bit more. Hopefully we get a little bit more, we get some Isaac, you know, after, you know, last season. But with that all being said, let's go ahead and dive in. As always, if you guys are enjoying watching these episodes with me, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with any other fans of Castlevania the series or the game out there, and come over to my Discord so we can chat. You can chat with me directly, recommend me other stuff to react to on my channel. And with that all being said, let's go ahead and dive into Season 3, Episode 2 of Castlevania. In 3, 2, 1, potato card, son! I'm guessing this is Isaac's entrance. Yep, that's Isaac. Coming in with this entourage of demons. Damn, look at this mofo! Badass as hell. There's literally brain chunks sticking out of that one food.
I smell you, Forge Master. You just have to know what hell smells like.
And you know the smell of hell?
This old guy.
You're also a man of fate, aren't you? Perhaps a Sufi.
My devotion has been a matter of interrogation for some years.
If you have a god, probably also have a devil. And if God created everything, then he also made hell.
True.
You possess a large Carpathian transmission mirror.
I'm so sad to say that was some years ago. Purchased from me by a lovely couple who did not go out during the day. If you take my meaning.
Vampires!
I do.
But I have something else.
Oh, shit.
And it likes to be called Sir.
Huh?
Sir Mirror, see my wish.
Oh, shit. He wants to find Hector?
There you are. Sir Mirror, where are we?
Carmilla. So that's gonna be his next target. Let's go!
Take the mirror It's yours.
You would give me such a valuable thing as a gift?
I have a feeling you haven't received many gifts in your life. Also, I fully expect to go to hell one day. And that would be a situation where I would be glad to be owed a favor by a forge master.
Oh shit.
We will have no truck with mystics or demons. You will get out of the city right now.
I'm walking to the port to find a ship right now.
One more word and you will die. And then
He's
you're
about to
monsters.
leave. Can you not see the army of monsters standing right there?
I was spoiled by a single act of kindness in this city. Nature.
Get ready to get your asses handed to you, you stupid ass soldiers. Just when Isaac is about to like trust, sort of have faith in humanity again, there's these weird assholes that just like push him back the other direction. What exactly? You know, these dumbasses deserve this shit, cause what were they expecting to do? There's like what, 10 of them? Look at him just striding away. Gonna ask Medusa. A great start to episode 2.
Bored and I want to be going somewhere.
Damn. Cape flapping in the distance. Damn, he's so badass.
I need a ship to take us to Genoa. I believe I will kill you and all your men and take it.
You surely could.
Hells yeah.
But if you did all that murdering and taking, who would be left to sail it?
But I've already made the mistake tonight of expecting humans to make decent decisions.
Sailing with you, Sir Ford Master, will be many things, but I doubt it will be boring.
What is your name, Captain?
God knows forgot it long ago.
What?
Doesn't matter. Then we shake hands as travelers who have made an agreement to sail together without threat or fear, or being eaten by beasties. Lads, we have guests. We sail for Genoa.
What are his like crew thinking? Is like, holy shit, what did he just do? Back at Chateau de Carmilla.
This is us. We have never been able to project our power west, but if we look east, we see an entire region fractured and devastated by Dracula's actions. The vampire groups in this corridor are hopelessly splintered and very likely decimated by the battle at Brela.
It's a pen, isn't it? A pen for livestock?
That's right.
Oh
We
shit.
enclose this corridor with all the humans in it.
She wants to control the land of pretty much, you know, from Austria, Poland, Hungary, all the way to freaking Brela.
We have Hector, the Forge Master, in our cells.
Hello.
Hector,
He's not gonna
night
forge for
creatures.
you.
The otherwise useless little bastard can in fact create us a new army from the regiments of hell itself. That's the wonderful thing about humans. They'll make more little humans.
Dear God.
Self-replicating food.
She literally wants to create a farm.
Take over a long enclosure of land, surround it, rule over it like the empresses of old, and drink all the humans forever.
It's a really good idea.
Oh wow.
We simply don't have the strength of numbers to make it work.
But we do have Hector.
We have a half-dead thing in the cell that would
Right.
have no interest at all in helping you do anything. He was quite pliable once. And then you beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
and dragged him 800 miles.
She makes a fair point. Also, night creatures are loyal to their forge master.
Right.
Let me handle it. Streak is the fighter, Moran is the organizer. They both have a plan to deal with. Let me solve Hector.
So if the success of Carmilla's plan depends almost entirely on Hector, she's kind of, that's pretty much no plan at all. Let's see what Lenore can do about it. Oh damn. Sypha and Trevor always getting that busy bozy. I love Trevor's like outfit, you know, his black and red and gold freaking outfit this volume. I mean this season.
Oh, smells so good. Can I take two?
Those are on me.
What?
I recognize, of course, the crest of the noble house of Belmont upon your fine tunic. Oh, introduce it
What
to
does
the
this guy
apparent
want?
mysteries of...
Who the hell are you?
Indeed. Hell. These are the conversations we must have. I am the Count Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain.
Doubtless your family told you stories about me. I knew your family, and your family's sacred role in this country. Why are you here, Belmont?
I'm taking breakfast back to my partner. Thanks for paying.
No. Belmont's been through some shit, you know? He's like, no, I ain't having none of your questions. Oh, shit. The freaking... Look at them just standing there surveying shit.
You wish to enter the Priory?
I had been told that some of your books had been damaged when night creatures struck the Priory.
That much is true. Our one scribe was blessed with a quick death, and we didn't even have to bury all of him.
Oh shit. He got
because
eaten up.
Partially devoured.
Yep.
I have scribal skills and speak a great many languages. I have knowledge of Dracula.
Oh shit.
What do you want in return?
Right.
Access to the Priory.
But
to
why
see its
though?
Beauty and to add
Bullshit.
to my knowledge.
The church killed Dracula's wife.
That's an interesting looking symbol.
We have new knowledge of Dracula and hell would be useful to us in our work.
What is their work though?
What interests you so much about hell?
Dracula's wife is alive in hell. Dracula went from Brela to join her there.
They're definitely trying to bring Dracula back. So this has got to be the season 3 story, you know, them trying to bring Dracula back. But
of course I will triumph. How could it be otherwise?
But why does he want to go in there?
And all these other people.
What's Saint Germain's endgame? Meanwhile, we're back at Potato Card's mansion. Oh shit. There you go, yeah. Oh, dude, I freaking oh shit! Oh! Took down the archer. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Please, you are the Alucard.
The Alucard?
We have come a long way. Please, I need to know if he's alright.
You are the Alucard.
The Alucard? Why do they call him the Alucard?
I am not the...
There you go.
Anything.
He is the Potato Card.
Who are you?
I am Sumi. This is Taka.
Sumi Taka.
We hunt vampires.
Oh.
No. Who was your quarry?
Her name is Cho.
Oh, one of the
In
generals.
Japan. She left to become a general in Dracula's war.
Didn't Potato Card kill her?
If she was in the castle with Dracula, then she died at Brela.
Yes, but she's not the only vampire in Japan. Will you teach us?
Oh shit.
We are alone in this
So
world.
is he.
We do not have enough power or knowledge to free our people of the vampire. Will you teach us how to fight for the freedom of others?
Oh shit.
Alone.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, because he basically he's alone right now. He needs friends, and he might as well teach his skills to other like vampire hunters, right? Damn. Is this gonna be the start of a Potato Card fan base or a Potato Card, you know, army?
That is Dracula's castle.
Under our feet is the Belmont Hold, repository of all their knowledge. And there is my castle, containing all my father's knowledge.
Damn, so much info at their disposal.
Up here is all of mine.
Damn.
You will have to unlearn much of what you know about the world and take on more than you ever imagined.
We are committed
to pass on the secrets of the world and the true science. I think my mother would approve.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause yeah, the true science, that was like, you know, Dracula's sort of incentive to Lisa.
Come on then, we begin.
Let's go. Oh shit, I want to see this. That's cool, man. We got some new characters, new plot lines, crazy ass weird cultists, shit. Oh, it's the end of the episode. God damn it! Okay, so another great episode. We didn't get much action. The closest thing we got to action was Alucard or Potato Card doing his little zoom move, you know, with his little red and blue after image effect. I love when he does his zoom move, but ricocheting that freaking rock to get Taka. Okay, so we got Sumi and we got Taka. And basically they were hunting Cho, the vampire Cho, who's one of the generals that we got to see in season 2. Her special ability was basically dispersing into smoke. And I believe Potato Card pretty much cut off her head or decapitated her in last season. I gotta go back and check to be 100% accurate. But Sumi and Taka, they're Japanese. So she was a Japanese vampire and working under, you know, Dracula's rule. So now that she's dead, the Sumi and Taka are still out in the country trying to hunt vampires, but they don't have the proper skill. I don't exactly know how old these two are, but the way that they're drawn makes me think they might be they're probably just young adults, right? It's great that Potato Card finally has like friends, you know, and it's like it's a boy and a girl, just like Trevor and Sypha. So it's basically taking the place of Trevor and Sypha. So we'll have to see how their relationship develops as the series progresses. But I like that at least, you know, Potato Card is not just, you know, living out his life. The Sumi and Taka are so lucky that they have such a vast pantheon of knowledge from both Belmont and Dracula to be able to learn from. So I'm guessing these two are going to become some pretty badasses by the time the end of by the season 2, the end of the season, or maybe into season 4, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, getting back to, like, I think the main focus of the story, which was Carmilla's plan, basically. So you see Austria, you see Kingdom of Poland, you see Hungary, you see, you know, where the Brela is. Basically, with her plan is to create a sort of enclosed pen, a sort of farm where they could pretty much raise humans, multiply humans, and drink their blood, you know, for time eternal, however long they want to exist. So, but the thing is, in order for their plans to succeed, they need Hector to create more night creatures through his skills as a forge master. And forge masters are, you know, incredibly valuable commodities in this world, simply because, you know, we see, you know, the episode start off with Isaac and how powerful he really is with all his, you know, night creatures at his disposal. I'm sure there's levels of forge master, so Isaac is definitely a master, and that is definitely a skill that he's mastered to, like, the highest degree. So he gets one of these, you know, one of those magic mirrors, you know, a transmission mirror, which allows him to see whatever he desires, kind of like the mirror on the wall. And so he sees Hector, and he's definitely going after Hector because that's his wish. The mirror is a wish showing type of device. So it's crazy how Isaac's going through this sort of struggle of dealing with humanity. You know, he gets to see a little bit of he enters the town. He's pretty much, everybody's scared because, you know, obviously night creatures and stuff. But then he sees this one individual at the shop, that old merchant, who pretty much, you know, befriends him, gives him a gift, basically, because the merchant says that he hasn't received many gifts in his life. He could literally see that on his face. And so he gives him a gift. And so, like, and even Isaac states that, you know, every single time he thinks humanity might have a little bit of good in them, he sees the dark side that much more. And it's shown so very well in these soldiers of this, you know, almost Arabian looking city, pretty much trying to kick him out. And he was about to leave to these dumb asses. They're like, what? There were like altogether like maybe 10 of the soldiers there. And there's like almost 30 night creatures. What the hell do they expect to do? Just trying to drive this fool out? Can you not see the freaking monsters? The literal monsters, sharp fangs and tails and whips and shit and everything, you know, pretty much coming your way. I mean, it's just so stupid, you know what I'm saying? And every time Isaac kills an individual, he can literally turn another one into a night creature, as we saw in the end of season 2. So it's just Isaac's world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's Isaac's world. It's crazy how we go from the kindness of the old merchant to the literal prejudice of the soldiers, and then we get back to the, you know, the sort of kind and understanding captain, whose name is surprisingly Captain, just Captain, who pretty much tells him about, you know, that he's just bored, and so he invites the whole crew. He invites Isaac and his whole, you know, undead army over on his ship. So that's gonna be crazy to see what happens on the ship, because if this captain turns out to be a, you know, a rogue fella, the ship's pretty much gonna be, I mean, it's gonna have seen better days, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. In other news, Lenore is going to take up the mantle of trying to convert Hector over to Carmilla's side, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. We still don't know what Hector's personality or his demeanor is at this moment. Does he still retain much of his old strength, or has he been broken down through, you know, much of the travel and being totally treated like a wild animal? We'll have to see, hopefully, in the upcoming episodes. But I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. And then back in Lindenfeld, of course, Lindenfeld, we see the Priory led by Prior Sala, and we see what do you call Saint Germain trying to get into the church that Prior Sala and his cult are inside. So what's the story there? What is he truly after? Because obviously from his words you can tell that he's hiding something. You know, he's definitely hiding something. It's so obvious. But what is it? And what are they actually doing in there? And why are they so interested in hell and Dracula? That's my theory. You know, obviously Dracula is going to return, but how does he return? That's still up in the air for, you know, for questions and theories and speculations. So I'm guessing that these cultists are trying to figure out some way to bring Dracula back, because he says that Dracula's wife is in hell, and if Dracula is there with her, so are they trying to open the gates of hell or something like that, you know, and bring Dracula back out? It'll be interesting to see. Man, I cannot wait for episode 3. So I'll probably check that out tomorrow. What did you guys think about this episode? Leave your comments down below. Share your thoughts and enthusiasm for Castlevania. What if you guys are following along with me in episode 2? What do you think is gonna happen going forward? Remain spoiler free, of course. What do you guys think about my thoughts on it? Leave all your comments down below, and I'll see you guys later in season 3, episode 3 of Castlevania. Until then, have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you guys are. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.